I'm going to assume this thing is recording. There are a lot of opinions these days on what people are supposed to record on YouTube. A lot of people say you should just record your life, do what you do. So I'm going to do that today. I'm putting away my groceries. It's exciting. The thing about living in Amsterdam, well, the thing about living without a car in Amsterdam, is you bike to the store with a backpack or panniers, and you get whatever you can fit. So, today it's greens and some teepee. 2025. New year. Been in Amsterdam for almost a year now. It's crazy. Crazy to think about. I've been deciding this year is going to be about authenticity and being more myself and stopping trying to find some kind of corporate job, because that's what brought me out in the first place, right? This thing's pointed down, isn't it? Oh. Fries. Potatoes are huge in the Netherlands, so we had to partake. We're lucky enough to have a dishwasher. Not everyone has that. 2024 was a lot about discovery and discovering myself, figuring out what I want, who I am. Still figuring that out, really. But recently, I've been really getting into coding with AI as these large language models get pretty good at it. Not 100%, but good enough to improve your velocity when you're trying to build stuff. So I'm probably gonna create some videos on that on my other channel starting today. But I wanted to start with this channel and give like life update. So still here in Amsterdam, still surviving. Monica's business is doing well enough to keep us here, which is awesome. I've been helping her a lot with that and getting inspired myself to be an entrepreneur. So I'll probably start making some courses, offering some freelancing. Who knows? Working that out at the moment. It's funny how some people can just have a stream of consciousness when they're talking, and I seem to have to stop and think about what I'm going to say. Most people might consider that a good thing. So 2025, what is 2025 about? 2025, like I said, authenticity, being myself, because I've always been such a weirdo, different kind of person, but somehow I always managed to reach my goals. I'm going to lean into that, lean into being my weird, awkward self, creating videos about coding with AI and learning about large language models, which is super interesting and fun. And who knows what else? I might actually, take some shots around Amsterdam. People say it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I certainly have not taken that for granted. Every time I go outside, I'm like, oh my God, I live here. This is beautiful. I'm gonna start leaning into my spiritual side more. Arguably, one of the scarier things about being authentic, right? Because people don't want to know about your spirituality. They don't know especially in like the tech world where seems like everyone embraces logic a little too fiercely. Sometimes you find people that embrace the quantum mechanics of reality and somehow they're just winning. They just keep winning, right? And I think there's something there. It's what's explaining how I have been so successful and keeping successful, even though this last year has been hard. So, spirituality, it's a big one. Figuring out how to not give a shit about what other people think, which is one that everyone can relate to, I think. probably like, it's gonna work. Yes. It's one of the biggest barriers to like anyone's success. You can almost call it naivety. But there's something there because it keeps you in an optimistic state of mind, which I really need to work on. And actually hired a confidence coach, life coach, if you will, which I highly recommend. They definitely bring you out. Even just like, I've only had one meeting with him, right? And I'm already just like, oh, I have to do these things for this coach. It reminds me of having a personal trainer, like physical trainer, for so many years, and you have this accountability to them. You feel like, oh, I need to do this work because I'm gonna have to talk to them about it. And there is a type of, what is the word here? Responsibility, I guess. And from a spiritual perspective, it's like you're finding those connections in life that something in the universe wants you to have. Yeah? Do you want to say hi? Help. Cut your nails. What are you doing? You're being way too aggressive. Go. Well, I hope this worked. We'll see.